Hey guys, good morning. Got a bit of a cold. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Drastically changed weather overnight. Sleeping with open window and all. We're still on Har Ganeth. We're on part 6. Yoo-hoo! This campaign, who knows, might be finished today. I streamed one time through the cold. It was wow. It's like super exhausting. Did I use mods in my previous Beast and Warriors of Chaos campaign? No. No mods. At the beginning of the campaign, if you check it out, it tells you if there is something special going on. We are rank 2. Nagaron is rank 1. We are still unreliable because Malekith attacked Bretonia. We had 3 with Bretonia. At war with Chaos, Vampire Coast, and Bretonia. We currently cannot get diplomacy with Mumford because unreliable. For victory, look at this short campaign victory. Every time I see this short campaign victory, is like, what were they thinking? We need victory settlements. We had to sacrifice our executioner army to deal with the chaos here to save the city. And we did save the city. So, we're just gonna get a new army here. That'll be a couple of executioners. Because of the objective.
Of Har Ganeth.
We lost one army, but we will rank 1. I need to go take Scamblight and Mergliana with Krone. That army is kind of wasted in the north.
Seeking victims.
So Hellborn, we're gonna take those 2 victory settlements in the south. One of the most frustrating things about playing Dark Elves, not only you're gonna have to make sure the Nagaroth, the continent, is under control, then you're gonna have to deal with Ultuan, and this is already some serious amount of work, and then you realize you have only 2 or 3 victory settlements. Short victory, right?
Master of cruelty.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Wow, this just started a huge war. I didn't even see what else on the list there. How we can go around. Hey Robio, good morning.
Supreme sorceress of Grond. True power unleashed. I will
The
destroy
replenishment
them.
here is not that good.
Tyrant of Nagaron.
Cities are walled.
This is a fool's errand. Onward.
Dreadlord.
Why not those? I don't feel like playing it.
Attack, you fools. Cower before my might. Raw power.
Aldorf is another victory settlement here. We'll keep the growth here in replenishment.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Tyria, thank you for 3 months. Welcome to Jenna's Bodyguards.
The air is
See,
thick with murder.
I am not 100% guys, I'm like maybe 80%. I'm ill. Got a cold. I have a headache. My throat hurts. Declaring war on the Empire there was bad. That's what happens when you're not 100%. Now we are at war with Wood Elves, and we cannot surprise Telia and the Border Princess and the pretty much anybody down there. Just made our life much more difficult here. Excuses, right? Move everybody there.
Have a deal.
Maybe this useless Norska will be able to do something.
Wolfric.
We have a deal.
Got a plague.
With haste! Plotting a course.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
We're supposed to surprise the people in the south, and now they know that we are coming because the AI sees there is no fog of war.
Are crushed.
I will not obey.
Yes, we could go to by the sea. But yeah, this is just really bad. Really bad. Because they can send a trash army and maybe have a chance to destroy us in the water. Hopefully this does not cause war with Malekith. If it happens, campaign is over. I have zero interest fighting Malekith this campaign. That was a really bad move.
Lord of the Black.
Zero thought. Zero thought. The lord for the Blade Guards.
Bloody-handed. All powerful.
That Blood Wedge is glitched now and it's raiding our military ally. It might cause a war. This one is really nice. Cast spells to activate it. Now we can get invaded from Estalia as well. Oh, why did I fuck this up so hard? We should have just talked to the vampires and joined the war against the Empire and not declare war on half the old world. That was bad. Like nothing to build here. Yoo-hoo! This Chaos Horde will cause problems. It might raise a couple of cities.
Lord of the Black Court.
I don't care if there is a couple of cities. What is the campaign goals? We just need to take a couple of victory settlements and it's over. It's a short victory. Takes only 40 hours to complete. I like TSL today. I did like it. Minus the minor glitches, missing some alternate and premium cards, which I hope they better fix, cause I'm not gonna be mad. Collectible card games where the cards go missing. But seeing all the people complain and whine about the new client has turned me off from the game. I don't want to play it right now. I wake up today. Booker says, "You see that dumpster file that is TSL right now?" And that's it. Ruined my day, Booker. Not even said good morning. How are you doing? Have you had your coffee? Where are you equipped your favorite pajamas? No, he just said, like, have you seen that dumpster fire? I don't. Do I care about one giant here? I don't care. Rebels, huh? My premium net better be in my collection by the end of this month. Cannot craft it, I cannot get any more. It says Act 1 Clockwork City, and I completed Act 1 Clockwork City. My bad, guys. I'm streaming here. I was drooling over myself on the spearman here. Look at that nice tight formation.
Dark shards. Nagarothi. Taruki.
I'd be able to bring one of these towers down. I don't think I have a harp tech.
Dark elves. Corsair handbows. Warriors.
It's interesting how the next campaign is kinda Clan Rictus, but it's the same shit as this campaign. Fight the same enemies on the same territories. We might need to have a campaign in between that one.
Eager for battle.
Death hang! Whisper to me! Destroy!
Left tower is going down.
The merciless host. Glorious destruction.
This tower is quite loud. Really? What is missing? Look at them, both towers missed. These are just rivers in the back. We destroyed 2 towers. What? What the hell? Okay, so I guess this one survived. Not really what the hell.
Dark elves! It is done. Carnage awaits.
It's a lot of Illyrian rivers.
Cold-blooded killers. Blood will flow.
You guys hear the in-game sounds right now? How about now?
Black guards. Slay them.
Sounds of fire.
Dark shards.
I can lower audio on the PC if I still hear it. I have it too loud, my head is pounding.
Follow. Black guards. Dark shards.
There's not much damage against armor.
We are ready. Without question. Druki forward. Onwards to murder. We are overcome. Black guards. Armed to slaughter. Corsair handbows. Advance, Druki.
It's not gonna be happening later.
Advance, Druki.
If you say something's gonna be happening later, people are gonna expect it. That's a very bad attitude, that command.
Advancing.
I have no interest in playing it today, tomorrow, or 10 years later.
To destruction.
At least not on stream.
My blade hungers.
People will expect things. They see it later. we have wood elves on our ass.
Mistress of Har Ganeth.
Maybe the Black Card can now provide enough support so we can use the sea.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Plotting a course.
Mother of despair. Noble of Nagaroth.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Death! For the Witch King! Slaughter calls us.
Get the same result, manual battle as surround the city with 3
Sorceress
armies.
of Grant.
Except we take a little less
Noble
casualties
of Nagaroth.
in a manual battle.
Onwards!
Annihilate them! The thrill of battle awaits!
The funny thing is you cannot use 3 armies in a manual battle, while you can use 3 and 4 in auto resolve.
I want it all!
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Attack Aldorf next turn. Aldorf we're gonna have to fight.
Untouchable,
Oh my
undefeatable.
His trash settlements we're not gonna
You
fight.
seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Kenan, thank you for using Twitch Prime.
Dark sorceress. Cruel Dreadlord.
The Immortality on Roman. Rank 17 for flying.
Beyond compare. Merciless one.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Traveling. Dreadlord, awaiting command.
They have no way to resist us here because they're busy fighting the vampires.
We are displeased.
Anchors away. Sail, damn you.
Lord of the Black Court.
Hey Bruce.
Sail, damn you!
Yeah, armies are on the move. Best way to deal with the capital garrisons is with the assault garrison. You can destroy half the garrison before the attack. Still unreliable.
Welcome to my... You've come for Grimgor's mercy. Alright.
Grimgon doesn't care about rehabilitating that much. Empire is in bad shape.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Turns. Agrar has, yeah.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Tier 4. Multicore garbage
my
tier 4,
power.
huh? Tier 4, tier 5.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
That's some anti-large, more anti-large. Someone's got poison. What's it mean to do hydras? One is a hydra, the other one is a copy of hydra without the hydra abilities. One has a breath and regeneration, and other one has anti-large poison. No breath, no regeneration. And they have the same armor, which is kind of mind-boggling. In other words, the regular hydra is a tanky anti-all purpose, while the Carbides is just anti-large flavor. Fail that unit hard. It's missing like 30 armor. You can't clone a make a new unit and not expecting us, to not complain it's a clone of another unit when it's missing any differences between the units. No regeneration, no extra armor, no breath. And what it gets? Poisoning and anti-large. Same HP, same armor. Still a bad design. That unit needs at least regeneration and double anti-large to be viable over the regular Hydra, but we still recruit for the kicks, why not? It's not like right now it matters what we recruit. If we had to pick, get the regular Hydra. I mean, look at this, they have the balls to make this shit have same HP and the same armor. The War Hydra has a real nice toughness. Major difference is probably gonna be like in a quick match, where the toughness of a Hydra doesn't matter as much, because you only play one battle. Both are very effective at fighting. Let's click some buttons here so it doesn't ask us again. Some research there. You know, guys, how long have I complained about Pistoliers being one of the worst units ever designed in Total War? Just bad design. Over the time, everything I said, range, HP, damage, was buffed. And now we have a proper unit. This will not happen for every unit, I'm afraid. Some units will just stay bad, mediocre, average, what you wanna call it. Because, you know, they're just gonna keep it a flavor unit, and not really a viable unit. Carabinus is a viable unit, Hydra is just better though. But there are units in this game which just don't work on Legendary. It's like this whole Skaven faction, for example. It's really bad on Legendary, and that's why you need to get carried by the artillery. That's why everybody's wondering why the Skaven players spam artillery. Because without the artillery, the Skaven are really weak. And this is due to Legendary difficulty. Since they don't have any good options to fight without the artillery, other factions can fight with artillery no problem. While the Skaven without the artillery and Legendary, they're gonna get buried alive. They don't have the numbers and they don't have the quality. You don't want to take casualties on that much in the army. Some armies can take casualties. So quality armies, even with a faction that's not supposed to have big quality faction. So when you're playing Skaven, it almost feels like you're playing dwarves with a shitty range units. But magic instead. might attack us in the water. That'll be really ugly.
Bloody-handed priestess.
I refuse to believe they can win in the water. Two of these armies.
The ocean awaits. Black-hearted.
I cannot.
It is forbidden.
It's forbidden. How many settlements does Empire have? 12.
Black-hearted.
It's not really an ideal attack.
Dread Commander!
There's a lot of shit here. But you guys like, you know, this type of battles where a lot of people die on each side. These are some of the worst battles to fight.
Dreadlord.
Torment
Let's
awaits!
take Wiseman first.
I shall destroy! For Nagaroth! For victory!
We don't want Bretonia or the Empire close to Aldorf. We'll have these armies just guard the coast between Poron and Aldorf. There's gonna be ridiculous casualties in Aldorf, I think, but I don't care. You can always get new armies.
Dreadlord!
Bolt throwers!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Dreadlord!
Hey, Mrs. Mods. Thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Red spears!
Druki.
Sorceress of Grond!
Jeez.
Sister of the Dark Convent!
You really need some body armor.
Death Hag!
Bolt
We'll go for the towers here. No need to engage before the towers are down. Arrows are gonna get flying right into our infantry there.
Dreadlord! I move! Hag! With fury! Bringer of death! Dreadlord!
Doesn't even really matter.
Whisper to me! Ha! Yes! On the march!
Battle ready. Going.
Merciless warriors! Carnage awaits!
Furious Star!
Pardon now.
Raw destruction! For the slaughter! And them! Carnage!
What should we have here? That.
Visions of destruction!
Every time I click on the paladin, the dragon switches to the peasants. Doesn't listen.
Get the enemy off the walls!
Dreadlord! Meet doom! And them! Mistress of Whispers! Droopy Tyrant! Carnage!
peasants touch the dragon, and the dragon is in between the paladin is between the peasants and the dragon cannot attack.
Advancing!
That's how the game works.
March!
So the dragon always switches on the peasants instead of fighting the character. The best way to protect your character when it's a low health, just send another character to block him. And they'll always be forced to fight the infantry and not the character.
Bloodshed!
Unless you click on the character every 3 seconds.
Dread spears! Rookie, forward! Executioners! Blackguards! Battle calls!
Hey, calling.
Dreadlord!
Bunch of peasants fighting a dragon in the war. Bye bye, paladin.
Let madness reign!
Dragon mounts.
I thirst! Alfai and Aha! Dreadlord!
Hecate honors
Purveyor of brooding! Druki! Death and carnage!
Blackguards!
Our infantry is coming to the wall.
Eager for battle. Following orders.
Dreadlord! Moving out! Hear my words! Going! Channel my rage! Murderous intent!
Executioners!
Executions versus peasants.
Blackguards!
Dreadlord! Hear my words! Dark purpose!
Best thing is we don't even have any character skills for fighting. Like no need on a character like this, it's just this overkill. Anything that has a dragon mount does not need fighter skills.
Onwards! I move! Let chaos descend!
Nagarothi! Merciless warriors! As you say! Cold-blooded killers!
Dreadlord! Dark purpose!
Dealers in
Efficiency clear the wall here.
My blade hungers.
To rest these guys a little.
Dreadlord! Advancing! Torment!
The 4 horsemen landing.
Furious Star!
Blackguards! Executioners!
It's clear. Almost.
them! Onwards to murder!
They're trying to shoot us here.
Blackguards!
Daughter of Nagaroth!
Blackguards! To destruction!
Purveyor of cruelty! Raw destruction! Come on,
Eager for battle!
Unit of knights. Oh, we can use Fed Vision.
Red Spears! Dreadlord! Scourge of the West!
Fed Vision kills units.
Aria! 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 Come, Bailey!
Lady's blessing is lost!
Aria! Sharia! On the march! For Nagaroth!
Our source on to slaughter! Groupie forward! Moving out! Blackguards!
Oh, they're not broken yet. It's legendary.
Groupie forward! Dark elves!
Yeah, I think Lord in this city.
Carnage awaits! Cold-blooded killers! Cold-blooded killers! Make them bleed!
Lost 1 execution on the wall, 256 kills. Yeah, that's patrolling garrison for you.
Black of Heart!
It's hilarious when mounted yeomen charge a dragon.
Onward!
They can absolutely do nothing to a dragon.
Yes! Moving out! Going! By Drakira! The lady's blessing is lost!
They have a favorite magic, Lord of Vampires.
Dreadlord!
Blackguards!
Dark
How's the campaign going? It's going fine. Oh, just need victory settlements now.
Blackguards! On to slaughter! To destruction! Brookie! To destruction! On to slaughter! Moving out!
It is done! Death and carnage!
I'm not surprised that they didn't even have a fight there yet.
Blackguards! The lady's blessing is lost! Carnage awaits!
Dreadlord!
Eager for battle! Get away! The lady's blessing is lost! Ah! Advance, Druki! On to murder awaits! Forward! End them!
Dreadlord! For the slaughter!
Blackguards! Dealers of death! Druki!
66 casualties. Auto resolve was like 30% rate, I think.
A victory most cruel! All is mine!
The replenishment here, this is not our climate.
Lord of the Black Court. Anchors away.
Black-hearted dreadnought. Plotting a course. Vicious
Here.
dreadnought.
Tyrant of Nagara. Such slaughter awaits.
It's gonna be a bloodbath here.
Blood Queen!
Should probably land here. We'll not risk traveling around, they might bite us in the water. On the land we can't lose, in the water you never know. Hey Chukers, thanks for the bits. Have a cold, guys. I don't feel so well. Temperature, headache, throat hurts. I don't even sure how long we're gonna stream here.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant!
Tyrant.
This is a meme down. We have some magic juju here.
Lord of Fear.
Chosen of Hecate!
I will not.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Favored of the Witch King!
Maybe I should build some siege towers. Get some proper siege. Those siege towers,
What
we
is
guarantee
your
to lose
dark
half the army.
Dread Lord of Nagara.
What is this 8 build points, man?
Slaughter calls us. We will make
Let's
them
get ourselves
bleed.
a real siege.
All powerful
Might just sally out.
sorceress.
Then
Death
Times 50.
and carnage await.
not gonna have any juice if this one is engaged for. We should have engaged with meme
Limitless
though.
power!
Because the reinforcing laws do not get affected by the winds of magic
Death.
bonuses.
Dark Seals!
For the Witch King.
8 points, huh? True calls with 1000 bits, thank you again. But look at the size of this army here. If they sally out. They sally out. We have advantage. The dark shards will murder them. I'm not gonna attack without the siege towers. Just a bloodbath without the siege towers. Either way, we have the advantage. Siege towers or a field battle. Foxseeker is nice, but not really needed. On this character. Forgot to attack the garrison. It's already a second really bad move today. Yeah, let's besiege the city without attacking the garrison. That's how you do invasion, boys. Fuck everything up. Declare war on half the old world and don't even assault garrisons. Yoo-hoo! Does Volkmar's J. Griffin nature stack with Isabella trait? Yeah. Does. You don't need extra regeneration on Volkmar. The J. Griffin provides you so much healing that you don't need any other healing. Resistance is buff do way more after that. Spells or whatever.
Never! Not possible.
Alright.
They have some reinforcements, but this looks like everything they got, that army in the city and the army camp bad. Oh, they're gonna sell you out, huh? That's a lot of shit. We haven't had a field battle like this in forever. Other than reinforced, we should have definitely attacked while they were in the march stance. What can they do? They're just the Empire with the Dark Elves. Even if we lose half our army. Like, not juice here. They do have artillery, so it's gonna be a little rough.
Supreme sorceress. Fear me!
At once.
At once! I will! My goddess calls!
Eager for battle. Going. Murder awaits. It is done.
The one's under attack here, so we'll just stay in the back.
Nagarothi. Carnage awaits.
It is pretty good here.
To me. What deeds await? Sorceress!
Luminar is gonna be the end of us. Good damage there. That's a little crazy. There's another Luminar shooting there. Getting some range damage there. It's a very good damage from the dragons. What happened there, damn Greaves? The amount of dark shards we have can delete armies. Armies, like we can delete 4 armies with our dark shards alone. That's how powerful dark shards are. Get rid of one of the Luminarchs. This one back to reserve.
Orders understood.
Just make sure their large units can get close.
Glorious destruction.
Black-hearted lord.
Dark shards.
I march!
By Cain.
Through key sorceress! Let hatred fly!
The merciless host. Suffering for all.
So I use the combo of the Blackguards and the Dark Shards. Blackguards can fight anything and Dark Shards kill anything.
Going!
Dark shards. Attack.
There's a troop of Emperor Knights coming to that. Deny the flanks.
The merciless host. Advance, Druki. We are ready.
On to slaughter!
Yeah, quite a bit of artillery there. Once their melee units are not dead, we can start pushing.
Battle ready, without question.
Actually, we'll move forward already.
We are ready.
Don't have much use here. X13.
Death hang!
Dealers in death.
Closer.
Moving forward, if you insist. Power of pain!
Artillery is doing really good here.
No mercy.
But artillery cannot win in this battle.
To destruction.
Kill them!
We need a combination of arms here.
Death. Druki. At once. Following orders.
Massacre them!
By your command. Die, weaklings. By Drakira.
Attack!
Now!
Dark elves. With pleasure.
Get rid of that thing there.
Dark elves!
Guys are out of formation because of the rampage.
As you say, on to slaughter.
Now we can send these side guys inside.
Sorcerers have grown! Foul sorceries!
Really very useful magic here. Too late to cast anything right now. Could have casted 3 spells. Could have casted on their approach, but Dark Shots killed everything, doesn't really matter.
Massacre them! Dark shards! Onwards to murder!
Still trigger the penalty, but doesn't really matter.
Dreadlord! Onward!
Dark shards! To
Send forward
destruction!
these guys.
Rookie, forward!
What Demigriffs are coming out? Demigriffs can fight the dragons and the garrisons.
Cain chosen!
Slaughter them! Dark shards! Blackguards! Carnage awaits!
Onwards to murder!
Dark shards! Carnage awaits!
I just must murder.
Cold-blooded killers!
Look at those brave guys going after garrisons. Grab this.
Battle ready! Bloody murder by Drakira! Kill everything!
Friendly fire, guys! Don't kill the dragons! I don't give a shit.
Murder awaits!
Send these guys forward.
Forward! Carnage awaits!
Who's that fighting there? Volkmar? Volkmar doesn't want to give up.
Dealers in death! Carnage awaits!
Why is that not broken yet? Send Blackguards forward.
Advance, Druki!
These guys are out of
Dark
armor.
shards! To destruction!
Supreme sorceress!
These armies are Steve and Bob. We don't even give a shit about casualties.
Blackguards! Moving out! By Cain! Make them bleed! Bloody murder! Carnage awaits! Advancing! No survivors! Going to destruction! Kill
We only have really 3 good lords. Helbron, Cheat Wizard and Roman. Everything else will never see any good ranks until the rest of the campaign.
massacre them!
Murder awaits!
Fight men! Fight for our right to live! We are ready!
Oh, the sorcerers got killed.
Blackguards!
Malekith corrupted the dragons. Only the high elves could the trained dragons control them. But Malekith corrupted some, from what I heard. This is pretty much everything Empire has, and this is not even half what we have. Yeah, they focused on the sorcerers. I didn't even notice, I didn't even care. Really did a lot of damage. That's why this expendable army should not even have heroes, cause who cares? It's gonna take another 30 hours to get into any good rank.
The whispers grow louder.
All low ranks. Had a lot of artillery to inflict a lot of damage. But their infantry is useless. The Emperor infantry can't do nothing to the Dark Elves. All their infantry or their cavalry get deleted by the range. So they can't even get close. If we just stick in the back, take the shots, they're taking less damage. Because eventually they would have had to come to us. So only their artillery is problem. Their infantry in range can't do shit to Dark Elves. Two random armies due to our super economy taking down victory settlements. I like to, you know, fight with planned armies and compositions that have heroes that I plan for, not just get these doom stakes. But that's how the game forces you to do it, because you're gonna have to fight in the old world on Ult 1, Lastria. You're gonna have to split the forces. So just print doom stakes and do what the AI does. Just draw doom stakes until the enemy is crushed. We only really have 3 armies that I care about. The rest is just expendable.
Plotting a course.
Behold my beauty. Voyager. Ready the ships. Dreadlord, awaiting command. Speak!
I admire your darkness.
Even the Scarsing are targeting here. Not gonna get any recruits.
Set the sails.
Dreadlord of the Druki. The ocean awaits.
I mean, look at this, a rank 6 Supreme Sorceress. What can I do this? This is useless. They had like 23 Jews there.
Die!
Rank 8 Sword and Crossbow. This is just for the battle skills, for nothing else.
My hour has come.
Master of cruelty.
Should take Millenheim since we have the other 2.
Welcome to my realm, mortal.
We got the alliance with Manfred. Right now he doesn't want it because I'm trustworthy.
Nagaroth nobility. cruel dreadlord.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Unrestrained. Supreme sorceress of Grant.
You do have to take back I'll cost Skaven lost a settlement there. Chaos is just AFK here.
Supreme sorceress of Grant. Supreme sorceress of Grant. Feel my power.
Dark shards here. Chaos seems to be AFK in these two areas. I don't think these guys know how to recruit. The last threatening Chaos army. Did raise like 4 settlements. One was Skaven settlement.
By K. Death and carnage await.
It's gonna be victory settlement number 5. We might get steadfast while we are going towards
Black-hearted lord.
towards what's it called? Skaven Blight.
No mercy.
Siege is about preparation, patience, and shit. You start a battle here, the game just throws million units so that you can't even sort the unit cards. Everything, projectiles are flying, people are dying. It's like, what the fuck is, where is this preparation and patience here? Ridiculous. You just have to click, 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 like this is some kind of StarCraft shit here. Real-time tactics, my ass. Then again, what do you expect in Legend? You know, they're supposed to, you know, throw you in a shitty situation like this when you're doing a siege or ambush.
Take cover. Enemy fire.
Dragon dead. You want me to kill another dragon? Okay, I'm gonna send another one to die. Let me show you how much I care about this dragon.
Dark shards. Dealers of death. Dark shards.
This bar is so small you can't even see what the hell is going on. I don't even see who's taking damage.
Orders understood.
Taruki, attack! Without question. Dark shard.
Don't even see.
Advancing.
Yeah, what wouldn't take any damage? Just have to clear the remains of what is right after the full battle.
Onwards to murder! Blackguards! Dealers in death! Onward!
Ogmar has poison now, flaming attacks too. It's the foot of the Gorst.
Anathema! Be merciless! Slash cut!
Good Aldorf. Lost like what, 4 units? Empire pretty much lost their empire. Always a small price to pay.
My glorious victory. Take everything. Dreadlord of Nagara.
How much replenishment can you even get here?
Supreme
We lost what,
sorceress
3,
of
4
God.
units?
What is your
Empire
dark
lost Aldorf
purpose?
and their armies. It's like nothing, we lost
Guided
nothing.
by authority. Stand aside.
We have a deal.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent. The portents are good.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Master of cruelty.
See from the other side. Declared. I'm gonna have to take a break, 10 minutes. Get some tea and medicine. Tea takes always too long to make. I'm a cold guy, so you need to bear with me.
Unrest.
FK.
Be prepared for slaughter. The enemy could lurk anywhere. amongst them now.
I'm back. Let's continue. So we're taking the Aldorf. We do still need to get 3 more victory settlements. Let's run Kislev. Chaos destroyed it. We are untrustworthy. We can get alliances with Greenseas and the vampires.
Ready.
Just need the real build rating back. There's actually another army of the Empire here that looks like actually pretty good. They might defend Grumburg there. We were going to fight the vampires there, but now they came back. Can you hear me? ASMR, and I need some ASMR. These days you don't know who is kidding about this or who is just here for the memes. After all, you know, Twitch is a lot about memes. We can safely land here. This campaign should be over in like 10 turns. There's gonna be a lot of battles in those 10 turns though. At least 7, I think. You're actually watching some right now on your second monitor. Yeah, I do listen to some sometimes as well.
Mistress of Har Ganeth, my blades thirst.
Army on the left, mob on the right, 50-50. damage is unreal. Unreal damage for look at this. This is anti-infantry unit. 59 with 22 bonuses infantry and still can get more.
Cain is watching. Carnage awaits us.
This is our main army. We have infantry and monsters, plus the characters. I'll just loot and occupy here and continue our way towards Skavenblight.
Hellebron.
Look at these stats here.
Femme fatale.
62 melee attack, 91 melee defense, 45 weapon strength, 13 armor piercing, 8 is bonus to infantry. They always are winning combat, so they get extra armor piercing damage and extra attack. 71 attack, 91 melee defense, 5% ward save, 30% physical resistance.
Agreed. Executioners.
Oh, we can attack both gates here. It's either here.
Hellebron.
Well, one can probably solo the whole city herself.
Speak dark deeds.
One of the dragons here.
Death hag. Death hag. Sorceress of blood. Eager for blood. Sa'amisha.
Blackguards! Moving out! We understand.
Very well. May.
There are some guns there.
Cold-blooded killers.
Forward. My power is yours. Cain, hear me.
They're just ridiculous.
Sorceress of blood.
Ridiculous. Dragons in sieges are just crazy. That unit got the lead.
Hellebron. Dark sorceress. Forward.
What the hell, man?
That's
What is? I'm sick of this shit. And they just stand there. Talk about babysitting every click. I don't know, showing an X almost like, you know, pirate related, you know, showing up, you know, the treasure mark. They mentioned salt many times, added Sartosa. It's something with the pirates. They're trying to get Black back into the game so they can get more views. Yeah, guys, yes, it's definitely something about pirates.
Nagarothi!
Cain's chosen.
Could be Sartosa, could be Southern Realms, could be Vampire Coast, could be Dogs of War. It's definitely something human though. If it's not human, it's gonna be weird.
Executioners!
Sorcerers of blood! Cain's pride! If you wish. Brides of Cain, sacrifice them!
Hack! Cut!
This is upgrade bombardment.
Kill everything! Ulrich's teeth! Retreat! The gods have abandoned us!
Sacrifice and come, Bailey!
Talmudists are surprisingly sturdy against the sisters.
Hag Queen!
Black gods! Onward!
Aria! Aria! Aria!
Okay,
Carnage
okay,
awaits!
they already got
Death is
gold
coming.
here. And the things here.
Servant of Hecate!
This is all pinned on the halberd. Ah, that's perfect.
Rise and aha! High priestess! I offer blood! Helibron!
It's crazy how durable are the Sisters of Slaughter. Very nice unit. Flowers and magic rules in these siege battles. X stands for Slayer Hero. Everybody knows X stands for House Bolton. We're getting a human faction that can have a phalanx and cavalry. And they're gonna be neighbors to Kislev.
Take that ultra wealth. They will do.
Look at this. Almost like no casualties.
Red Lord of Nagara.
This arc has upgraded bombardments. We just need to upgrade one more here. All three upgraded.
A vile plan.
Behold my beauty.
I think it's something pirate related to the X.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Said, damn you.
Yeah, the vampires control all this, very nice.
Welcome to my realm, mortal.
They currently don't wanna do diplomacy with us due to reliability rating. We have to wait for this to recover. How much money would that be? Like offer maybe like 24k. We need the moral ability rating. We'll get it alliance. The trade agreement is gonna be huge.
Master of cruelty, I shall destroy! Let them know death's touch!
There's just a small garrison here. So there is no military here and the vampires about to take the rest. We'll get middle end here.
Cease your provocations.
Special, middle, and nothing special.
Go on.
Lord of the Black Horde.
We have a deal.
They actually repelled them here.
Sigma forbids.
We just have to protect between Aldorf and Koron. Between Midland, Aldorf and Koron. We don't have to do anything else here.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant. Mother of the Dark Convent.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I will not obey.
Going for Scam Blight and Mergliano, and it's gonna be the end of the campaign. Looks like Maliki did not want to help here, he just said taking this place. That doesn't matter. Chaos will raise this one. Maliki will just take it, who cares. Controls Ultron for us.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant. Who seeks me? No rest. Supreme Sorceress of Grant. Docking. What do you seek? Dark Sorceress.
Missing the coast here and this province complete. Everything else is fine.
Red Lord of Nagaroth.
Just stay here. I'll spy in Telia with this one. What do we have here? We did just get 10 armor. Legards, armor, defense. This one is really good for a garrison. This one is good for the economy. Black Corsair, Shades, Dark Rise, Doomfire, Warlock. The current armor, Red Spears, Dark Shards, and Bleak Swords. This is good for the garrison. All is good here. We have 57 settlements. Almost rank 1 again.
You've come for Grimgor's mercy.
It'll be easy to deal with diplomacy with Grimgor and Manfred once this recovers. It's gonna take another 6 turns, I think.
Attend your brass smiles. The creep.
I could have also sent agents ahead to find Camry and the Manfred and gotten alliances already. This campaign would have been over by capture of Waldorf. Because with this economy we can do in diplomacy whatever we want as long as we have steadfast.
Absolutely not.
Black-hearted.
Well, pirates are kind of like mercenaries. They work for money, for themselves or for another organization. They're successful, they become large enough to have fleets and armies. So we have a date when we're gonna get some kind of reveal, or we're gonna get a date, or we got a date to a date when they're gonna reveal a date, but they reveal a date to something they're gonna release at a certain date to a date where we're gonna get a new date for a content that we've been waiting for since ever they fucked up with Norse Warhammer 2. About next year. Trans-Britannia content. Nobody cares about Trans-Britannia content. Does I ask, do I consider playing anything else other than strategy? Sometimes. When I feel like taking a break, I consider other games.
Dreadlord! Death to all enemies! My power grows! I command you now!
Recorded growth and income.
Behold my beauty. Murder awaits. Patience is a virtue. I sense Cain's presence.
The Ark cannot move safely here. Those guys probably stronger than the Ark.
I will not obey.
Dreadlord of Nagara. The ocean awaits. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
I'll ignore that.
Lord of Fear.
Lord of the Black Port.
Anchors away.
Dreadlord of the Droopy.
They might make a move here. We have enough to defend the sea. This is too much for anybody to attack. Might be going for Eilhart too.
Not in this world or the other.
Not really making any moves here. This will burn.
Unequaled. I want them dead. Revel in this
Deliver
glorious
these monsters to shit wizard. This guy looks like glitched.
Supreme sorceress of Grant. All-powerful sorceress.
And because of the scale, they're not making any moves.
Hecate, guide me.
Tempt me
I mean, it's
not.
here, standing here since they raised this element. 10 turns or something.
Lord of Nagara.
Vicious Dreadlord.
By Sigma, no!
Dreadlord.
Much stuff here. click, 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 click. As yeah. They're gonna raise this city. They cannot do anything here after that.
Sheesh.
They can. Everybody's ignoring them here. Because South will recruit somebody here to deal with them. I don't even care about this province. As long as our allies take it.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Fear my malice.
So war coordination, they do not listen to war coordination. We have the most slaves in the capital, Har Ganeth.
The chill winds blow.
It's the full slave setup here. The rest of the slaves should go here into the Titan Peaks. They're missing slavery buildings here. It's the wine export situation. The wine here. Never figured out how those boats work. Well, it's like a general, but only on the sea. Don't have the skills. Instead, you build it as a horde. You need to increase growth mainly through the technologies, upgrades, increase the black arc growth. You upgrade the core building to increase more growth. Then you get recruitment buildings. Get the buildings to income to the armies in this radius. We see this radius here around. This 60% extra can mean even extra 40,000 per high tier city. And then you upgrade the arc abilities in the defense. So the arc has better bombardment. So you keep an arc close to your army, support it with the bombardment, while the arc slowly grows. And they need to have an army. In the long term, they're gonna provide you more money and extra military strength than they're gonna cost, because of the Black Arc slavery building. And these bombardments the arc gets are really nice to use. Yeah, it's a unit that it's like a horde, just for the sea. Provides support to the armies on the land, and he fights on the sea with, you know, outer resolve is broken, bounce power is broken, so it's a little weak. But these bonuses are really big. That's why I have a huge treasury. It says here on the left side, income from post-battle loot plus 60%, casualties captured post-battle plus 10%, income from saving settlements plus 60%. Armies within the sphere of influence, and sphere of influence is this circle. In this circle, you can recruit units of the arc, replenish better, and you get these bonuses the arc has. Arc can also recruit a lord, and then you can transfer units from the arc to the lord, or lord can recruit from the arc. It makes nice for surprise invasions. You just need to have a huge treasury going, and there is no end where you can fight. It's like you can just drop surprise attacks. It's really good to cause chaos in Ultuan. If you watch my Malachite campaign, you could have seen what we done to Ultuan with arcs. We just did circles, recruited, pillaged everything, and the elves slowly collapsed. Dark elves have a crazy economy. And that crazy economy can be used with arcs to make it even better. Sacking 3 tier 5 cities will give you 200,000 if the arc was close. We just have to intimidate in Aldorf. We don't care about the rest of the empire. We are repairing our ability rating, takes time. And we're going for Scam, Blight and Merigliano to finish the campaign. Take the remaining regions on Ulton, the one the Chaos destroyed. I totally ignored the Chaos, pretty much. We just suicided one army to help one of those cities. Sacrificed them, not suicided really. They did succeed saving the city. They raised a couple settlements on Ulton. Even without any of the armies there, they barely can do any damage. Chaos, not even a million years, can take over Ulton, even if they don't have a single army there. Chaos confer with Norse, well they can't confer, they're not the same faction. What is this layout here? With 2 dark shards. They build like probably like 6 siege towers. We can do more damage in the manual battle. It's probably gonna be the only real loss in from the Chaos invasion. Ooh, Chaos raised the provincial capital. Better nerf them so they can't raise anything next time. They have so much infantry, but this siege tower does not have an infantry in it.
Dark elves! Dark shards! Corsair handbows! We are ready! Druki!
Might be able to get rid of the giants. The enemy has too much heavy infantry. It's impossible to win this battle. So units have no durability. Chaos is all about durability.
Corsair handbows!
Death hag!
Corsairs!
We have a faction called Har Ganeth. The garrisons are just a copy of other Dark Elves. Why don't we have Har Ganeth executions in the garrison if we call the Har Ganeth? No, Har Ganeth faction have a unit of Har Ganeth executioners in every city.
Cain's chosen!
Cold-blooded killers!
I really don't want to use the siege tower. What the hell? Siege towers are really good in the siege. They just take time to build.
Dark elves! The merciless host! By Cain! Death! Destroy!
I'm gonna fight them off here.
We understand, as you say. Carnage awaits! Going!
We can get the little giant there. As the hell can.
Corsair handbows! Death!
Cain's fury!
Giants went down. Oh, that was sneaky here.
Dark shards! To destruction!
Oh, I don't have the explosion this time.
Dark elves! By Cain! Corsair handbows!
Death hag!
There's really a lot of infantry coming here. Do a dark shard turn there.
We understand! Corsairs! Death!
Some more of them to fight here.
By your command!
But harvest, don't have the extra in the harvest. Well, I guess they could do something here.
At once! Black guards! Dark shards!
The giant.
We understand! Corsair handbows! Bolt throwers! Slay them! Dark shards! Dealers in death! No survivors!
See if we can do something here. These guys can hold for minutes. What about this?
Merciless warriors!
No, this is a lost fight here. Just have to
Orders
keep
understood!
them busy.
We understand. Pull back! Going! Cold-blooded killers! Slay them! Die, weakling! Battle ready! Battle ready! Following orders!
Broken tower, doors.
To destruction! It is done. By your command!
Bride of Cain! Fear me!
Druki, forward!
So halberds are no surprises here.
Nagorothi! On to slaughter!
We lost most of our blade guards here fighting this shit.
Slaughter them! Dark shards! Druki, forward! The merciless host! We are ready. Moving out!
Giant is alive.
Cold-blooded killers.
Corsair
Can't have
hand
that.
bones.
Pity shall be that. Eager for battle.
Dark shards!
The merciless host.
Death hag!
Harvest can't do that much here.
Corsair handbows!
Druki forward. Advance,
Another
Druki.
charm dead.
Death hag! As you say. I go! Back! With fury! Attack!
There are knights there.
Dark shards.
There's another giant here. Well,
Blood will
shit, I
flow.
totally missed.
Black guards!
Ready yourself. Onward.
Get rid of those knights there.
Forward.
Death hag!
Giants.
Corsairs! Corsair handbows!
Druki forward. Destroy. The merciless host.
Druki!
Dark shards. Onwards to murder.
There's a
Blood
giant.
for Cain!
These guys are still fighting here. With those harvests got wrecked.
Corsair handbows! Terror and death! Advancing!
My
We can get rid of those knights. I don't want them to replenish.
Onward! Black guards! Terror and death! Corsair handbows!
dealers in death.
There's no shooting.
Glorious destruction.
One guy's there and we cannot shoot the 15 that are outside. Oh my fucking god.
Black guards! Kill them!
The merciless host to destruction. Eager for battle. Grouping forward to destruction.
The merciless host! No survivors!
What the hell are these guys doing? Just go
Dark
there.
shards.
Kill them!
Cain's fury!
Corsair handbows!
Let's send chariots
Dealers
here.
in death!
Knights are still alive.
Nagarothi! Going!
Corsairs! Without question!
Advance, Druki!
Druki. On to slaughter.
Black guards! Cold-blooded killers!
How does this chariot get here from fighting here? Yeah, the trolls are gonna be fine for them now.
Black guards!
How we did kill all the giants? These guys have like no health.
Pull back. Dark shards. Pull back.
I don't think we're gonna kill a single chariot here. We get one.
Cold-blooded killers. Onward.
As you say!
Oh, they actually killed two. Nice.
Corsair handbows!
Dark shards. Understood.
Druki! Attack!
Such unholy resilience! We don't forgive!
We had more time here. We could have killed 2 more units.
Corsair handbows! Back!
Very good casualties inflicted here. many armies did they had? Like 9. Get one per each capital. That's it. That's pretty much the end of Servants to Chaos. Oh, they can move.
Beyond your comprehension, asinine.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond! Supreme Sorceress of Grond! Feel my power!
The Cleft Coast again. Lord Coast.
Spellcaster! Chosen of Hecate!
We have movement here.
Enchantress!
Yep.
Ever closer! Seeking entertainment. Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
There's any here? Where's marble? Those guys woke up.
Mistress of Har Ganeth.
This arc is gonna get destroyed if you try to go through this area.
Blood shall flow.
Absolutely not. Vile plan. The ocean awaits.
Oh, look at that.
Not likely.
Might have enough movement to sink us here. We were going after the arc.
Bloody-handed priestess.
Its balance of power is broken. Those black arcs are not just useless in naval combat, but just unreliable as well. Even if you send multiple.
Cease your provocations.
Noble of Nagaroth.
It's like the north is secure.
Sylvania greets thee, friend. Thy fool.
We are almost trustworthy again.
Might you have warpstone? Good, yes.
These guys don't care about their ability rating as much as the vampires.
But look upon my eternal form. I agree.
12,000 trade. We don't even have all the resources.
Dark Lord! Do not cease! Favored of the Witch King! Dread Commander!
Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Ah, it's here.
I'll ignore that.
Oh, we'll ignore them as well.
Sail, damn you!
They wanna come? Oh, they have to face this. And I couldn't care less about fighting them anymore. This is the goal, these two cities.
No, stop.
What do we even have available?
No.
Who seeks
Malekith will take this province.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
We don't need to worry about it. They can't raise anything else. Some slavery here. We do have a lot of slaves. For now, for the second province. Not repair this one, did not get the replenishment. Guess we could prevent the rebellion there. I don't even know why. Just a waste of time there.
tyrant of Nagaroth.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Playing with fire there. Pretty common for Tilia to take Scam Blight, from my experience. Tilia outnumbers Clan Sky in both units and the cities. So the Scam Blight, they have no chance. Ever since Sartosa was added, it's become bad news for Scam Blight from Tilia. Even before they added Sartosa, Tilia was one of the richest minor factions. For some reason, of all the southern realms, they have a unique capital. Which makes you wonder, Tilia unique capital? Ah, when we gonna play Tilia? It only means one thing, Tilia is gonna be playable faction. Right. Those people Balbali. What, they flee from Helebron? Oh, they can't do anything to Helebron. Factions like Kislev, any of the Southern Realms have such nice starting positions without so much replayability to the game. It's gonna cause a lot of negative public order.
Lord of the Black.
Bloody-handed priestess. Cain's bride. Finding my way. Blood Queen of Har Ganeth.
Ilia is part of the Southern Realms.
Not likely.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
The price of failure is high.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Vicious dreadlord.
Be ready. What do you seek?
Death.
This is too good to refuse. They have no artillery this time. 2 Luminarchs, 2 steam tanks. Much more bearable.
Slaughter calls us.
This will give us Reichland. Yes, Rui, yeah. Marigliano has crazy location because it connects to some other good stuff.
It will be.
Try not to lose the anybody this time.
Following orders. Merciless host.
Only one dragon, don't we have like 2 dragons? The rest got killed.
Dark shards. Dealers in death. To destruction. Druki.
They're converging there now. Oh, we are attacking.
Nagarothi. Black guards.
We don't need this many.
Dark elves. Advancing. The merciless host. Taruki. To destruction. Dark shards. Taruki, forward.
Let's go like
We
this.
are ready. Onward.
Got double line here.
Murder awaits. Merciless warriors.
He done with metal in his bell.
By your command. Advancing.
Death hag! Without question.
Leaving.
Forward, Mookie.
Ennard, thanks to the host.
The merciless host. Cold-blooded killers.
I like a lot of things about Har Ganeth. It's one of the newer factions and it has a shitty victory condition. Probably the worst thing. I like everything except the victory condition. They did such a nice job with victory conditions with Tomb Kings. They again fucked it up with the new factions. Difference between short and long is like makes no sense. I have quite a bit of range here. Still getting into position. Yeah, Primitive gets deleted by the range.
Dealers in death. Blood will
So shoot
flow.
their approach here.
Destroy. With pleasure. Taruki. I came.
We'll get a good volley here.
Destroy. Nagarothi. Noble boar. Druki.
They can do absolutely nothing to the
Blackguards!
dark shots. Dark shots will delete anything they
Battle
have.
ready!
Need some serious focus fire with the proper artillery to deal with dark shots. Vegetarian.
End them!
Rookie sorceress! I summon thee!
Dark shards! Forward! Death is coming! Kill them! By Cain! Battle ready! Blood for Cain!
Two steam tanks shooting there.
Merciless warriors!
His damage groups are trying hard as well.
Death hag! I never fail! Come to me!
Our sorcery! Rookie! Yes, by your command!
Akmar is very hard to kill there.
Dark elves! The bloody
Yeah, Malekith, I left him alive. Yeah, there are military allies. There's a little no point getting Malekith when he's such a strong military ally. Nice stack animations. Hey, blind. This is on the right side, not in front of you. You were attacking there. I was totally tested, you know, the one-on-one fights between a Creepdis and a steam tank. Go away, your bugged animations. Look at this, doesn't even listen to my order. It's glued to the tank. That one was good. Got rid of the Empire military here.
The weak are crushed. Bind them.
Good replenishment, holy shit.
Enslave them. Death is coming. Lord of the Black Court. Onward.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Cruel Dreadlord.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. Anchors away. With haste.
I'll ignore that. Not like...
Your man gods and dubious master.
What? The ocean awaits.
Mistress of Har Ganeth.
Booker is still alive. I thought I would kill him by now. How is Booker still alive? It's history.
My glorious victory.
What do we have here? Holy shit. Holy bad. What the hell is this?
Revel in this glorious slaughter.
That's a crazy name as well.
Lord of the Black Court.
Arno Barbstorm. $32 ammunition on the dark shards. 150 range now and 33 missile damage. We don't even have the veterans skill. That one is really crazy. Surprise these guys. Did they recruit some shit here, huh?
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
I do change the name Brace so I know the what name of power he has, and that he has the name of power. It's just for the convenience. Holy shit, what is this? Don't see this every day. This is a new faction, guys. Look at this, leaked. Look at that banner. What does Barbstorm do? Increases ammunition by 40%, damage by 10%, and range by 5% for the whole army. I have not seen that before. They look like Stallion rebels. If you look at the flag. Stallion rebels, nice. Look at that new faction, boys. How does it compare to the Stallion flag? Much different, look at that.
Certainly not.
Absolutely not. I refuse.
They're just rebels, though.
Murderers.
What the hell? Okay, okay.
Carnage awaits us.
Why is this not a fully yellow bar? This is a perfect example where you can use auto-resolve. But you know, developers don't want you to click that button anymore.
Sorceress of Grond!
We're gonna send army on an official leave, get some R&R.
Mother of despair.
Sorceress of Grond! We must leave!
Agreed. Cain's bride. Hellebron. To battle. Dealing death. To murder. Now. To battle. Cain, lead me. Spreading despair. Blood. Blood. Massacre.
Some people would say this is cheese because you send one overpowered unit that cannot take damage instead of sending the units that actually can die against this. You're supposed to send in, you know, give an enemy a chance. Not allowed to use overpowered shit.
Sweet, sweet mud.
Destruction surrounds us.
On Cyber, is going to your favorite game?
Mistress of
All those 6 guys, the towers were shooting while we were retreating. The rest of the army.
Malevolent Lord. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Gothic 2 is my brother's favorite game.
Supreme sorceress of Grond. Seeking entertainment.
But it's mainly nostalgia.
Master of cruelty. Cruel sorceress.
Noble born.
Man of the month for Diablo 3. Now that would be a good man of the month request. I always want to play a grindy game, but I'm not gonna do it unless somebody requests it. Spin for win, to win.
Death Hag.
By Sigma, no!
Have I seen the game called Pathfinder Kingmaker? Yeah, I talked about talk about it with Slim.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. I approve of these dark deeds. Double
I
time.
told him that I don't care about it because I didn't even play 5 other games of the same type before it, like Pillars of Eternity, Tyranny, Divinity Original Sin 2.
Lord of the Black Court. None shall live.
What the hell is this?
Draw your blades. We
I do love grinding games, Rubio. You know, when you just go into grinding and you never know what you can find. If I could do it, I'd probably play Path of Exile like 3 months a year.
Dreadlord!
Attack on this side. When you sell it out, the garrison does not come with you.
Cold-blooded killers! Advancing!
I mean, they still work on Diablo 3. It'd be silly to work from Diablo 4 at this point. I just need like a miracle expansion with an Amazon and a druid. I don't like Demon Hunter, man. This class is disgusting. Doesn't feel even a good range class to me.
Corsair handbows! Blood for
You need a good old-fashioned Amazon. Throw some lightning javelins and multi-shots and strafe. I don't think we're gonna get Amazon in Diablo 3. Maybe Amazon would be like a strength class with a javelin and melee, since they already invested too much in Demon Hunter.
Forward! By Cain!
Yeah. The Diablo 3 is lacking dark fantasy. Diablo's supposed to be a dark fantasy game, not a fantasy like World of Warcraft.
Advancing! We are ready! Who says? Dealers in death!
These are these trolls. Taking a lot of damage in that charge.
Advancing! Moving out! The merciless host!
Death hag!
Cold-blooded killers! Forward! Blood will flow! Lord of fear!
This is not going so good here.
To murder! Dealers of death!
We needed to like open ground before they made contact.
Druki! We are ready! Carnage awaits! Dark shards! Hack! Cut! Destroy!
Once here we go back to the city.
Death!
Still have range here.
Kill everything! Going!
We need to position the dark shots better here.
Command!
Death hag!
The enemy intends magic! My bloodlust is waning! Eager for battle! Battle calls! Kill everything! Corsairs! Cold-blooded killers! Advance, Druki!
Still have a good reserve here.
Of course! A vile plan!
Withdraw!
Chariot is gonna be a problem.
Guards! Advance, Druki! No mercy! Nagoropi! My blade hungers! Death! Terror and death! Onward!
Send the blade guards.
Yes!
That's a good range attack. Ooh, very good
Dark
range attack.
shards! For the king! Corsair handbow!
And breakdown.
Bolt throwers! Dealers in death! Dark elves!
Those two
Eager for
chariots.
battle. Carnage awaits! Dark shards!
Position these guys on the other side now.
On to slaughter! Battle ready! Corsair handbows! Advancing!
Lost all their health, but they're still not dead.
Murder awaits! Slash! Kill!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Corsairs!
Holy shit. What the hell?
Goric 1 is over 10 years old. It's like 16 years old, not 10. Ancient right now.
Battle ready! Carnage awaits! Bloody murder! The enemy comes! Hack! Cut! Dark shards! Blood will flow! Corsair!
99. I don't know, they came out the year before Morrowind.
Onwards to
It's like 2002, I think. Or was that with the Gothic 2? I mixed up. It's Gothic 1 was before Morrowind.
Forward!
I was thinking about Gothic 2, my bad.
Suffering for all! Carnage awaits!
Yeah, Gothic 2 was before Morrowind. And Gothic 1 was way before.
Corsair handbows! Advancing! Forward! Going!
Onwards to murder!
It is done. To destruction! Bloody murder! On to destruction! Merciless warriors! Destroy! Death is coming! Striking out!
Dealers in death!
Corsair handbows!
Guys, don't buy RPGs on the release. Wait for a couple of months at least before they patch that shit. You don't wanna ruin your RPG experience by getting some bugs. Wait a year.
My glory.
Resist. Iron Will. Don't give in to the hype.
We are no slaves.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Black-hearted dreadlord.
No!
What? Lord Blackcourt. Slaughter calls us. I waited long enough.
Leave for the hype.
What
Well,
now?
they're taking it good. Do here, just public order. I completed the Reason 1 twice. You have to wait for Elix 2. I'm pretty sure Shit Wizard will request it. It's his new favorite game series.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Druki Sorceress.
It is... Greetings. I refuse. Recuse it. What? Now then, speak quick. No.
Wait for the ability rating. Few more turns. Please don't mention Fallout to me. Couldn't finish Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 4. How bug it was. It's like the game just... It hates when you play for too long. It's meant to be restarted and just keep playing, you know, building your characters and never finishing. The longer you play those games, the more messy they get. I have the worst luck. We played the Fallout New Vegas recently on this year, and got some bug in the what's it called? Dead money. It wouldn't load the restaurant. What am I supposed to go through? Disable all the mods and then see which one causes the crash? It would take hours even just to try all of it. Would never load that restaurant area. And Fallout 4 on survival difficulty. When we were in that mansion, just headshots on some of those guys would constantly crash in the game. So frustrating when you have to redo everything every time. It's not like you can quick save before that fight or before that encounter. It's like just shit happens over time. Spent too much hours in it. I'm not sure even what to blame, mods or just the game itself. But I didn't get any closure, man. I'm really unhappy about that. I really enjoyed Fallout New Vegas when played, but no closure, man. I love Fallout New Vegas, but I don't know, was it the mods or was it the actual game? You never know, man. Those games are just ridiculously buggy.
I'll ignore that.
I am Cain's instrument, mother of despair.
It's a wasteland. Terrible finish, no?
Cain's priestess.
Just thinking about Fallout New Vegas right now makes me want to play more, some more. Always some shit, man. It's like I play without mods. I'm having fun, and then I'm, you know, remember all the cool stuff the mods add, and then some people ask, you know, why no one use mods. And then we play with mods, and then the game gets wrecked. There are times when you just can have a full playthrough without issues, but I feel like when you add mods to the Bethesda games, over time they just get more and more buggy. Spend 50 hours in a playthrough, 60, 70, gets worse and worse. And at some point becomes, you know, unplayable. Game crashing all the time and stuff like that. I just having a really bad experience with that. You guys remember when we Fallout 4 when we were in that glowing sea with that atmosphere mod? That was insane. I was having so much fun there. Some really nice exploration.
Tyrant of Nagalar. Black-hearted dreadnought.
What about some Skyrim? I wouldn't mind playing some Skyrim, but we leave these games to request only. Then again, you play Skyrim without no mods. Oh man, I'll never hit the end of it. I played, what's it called in Skyrim, Requiem. It's a really good overhaul. I like the, you know, how they dealt with damage dealing. And the Alduin fight must have crashed 20 times. 20 times. I was about to, you know, uninstall it, and I finally managed to, you know, finish the fight. If anybody fought Alduin in Requiem mode, that shit is crazy with some amount of enemies.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Matter what we go here. I'm not even clicking these buttons. Click, 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 click.
Supreme sorceress of Grant. Cower before my might.
Jesus Hologram asked, what's the best complex Total War game that's out, like politically, actual gameplay, economic, city building, and the whole shebang?
You are utterly
Well,
without.
it's probably
The
Total War
price of
Attila,
failure is high.
if you want the whole package.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
But introduces some frustrating things compared to some other Total Wars. The CA tries hard to, you know, make things different. So they make things, some things newer and better, but some things worse. Attila has pretty good campaign gameplay.
Unrestrained.
I personally don't like Total War Attila. It has some really serious bugs and poor performance. But the gameplay can't deny it. I did finish a couple of campaigns. Other than Attila, you can try also Fall the Samurai if you want all that as well. But it's less campaign depth than the Attila. The campaign depth in Attila is an illusion. And the moment the family tree glitches on you, you're going to lose your mind. If it doesn't bug, it's good. I had some serious bugs in Attila, like the family tree, half of the family tree disappearing. The politics costing no gravitas or influence. I can't really recommend you Thrones of Britannia, because they ruined the diplomacy, but Thrones of Britannia made an improved system on top of the Attila. But it's just the British Isles in the 9th century. You can't recommend somebody medieval 2 in 2018, man. House Rome 2, it's fine. Definitely more polished than Attila. If you don't get any of the bugs in the Attila, Attila has the what you want. It's kind of hard to say what you prefer. The whole setting and period in the Attila doesn't really make it a good Total War. Just a survival game. But there's a lot of, you know, things you wanted there, like with the campaign gameplay. Are the null battles in this one? No. Attila has actually pretty good null battles. Play one of the Viking forefathers, the null battles actually, you will actually dominate there.
Stand in my way.
Yes, I have a gun on my head for recommended Tila. Or maybe I'm just not myself for talking about Attila.
I will not obey.
No.
Just wait for the new Total Wars, man. Play Warhammer until then.
Sylvania greets thee. By all
There's so many issues in historical Total Wars.
never. You've come for Grimgul.
Unfettered. Seeking victims.
Like no replenishment there.
I am Cain's instrument. Their hearts rot with murder.
What they need to do about naval battles in Total War games, create a minigame. A tactical minigame. That's probably the best thing to do about naval battles. It would not even probably take a lot of work to make. And a tactical minigame could also be a good also gameplay for the game as well. Like engage into naval battle, and then you have a minigame.
Murderous lord.
It's probably the best thing they could do about naval battles. Tactical minigame. You know, turn-based.
By Sigma, no!
I'll just camp blood here, but I'll take Margana and go back for it. How don't we know about these guys? This is all gonna recover in a few turns.
Have my Lich advisors beat it.
Hey, Ida. Yoo-hoo.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Raka. Thank you for 15 months. I mean, they could make a naval battles a minigame like Heroes of Might and Magic battle. You would move ships, you know, in rounds, and then you would have range attacks, close attacks, boarding. It's not that complicated. People love Heroes of Might and Magic style of fighting. They just don't love Heroes of Might and Magic anymore because of the developers have ruined things.
my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Dodom, thank you for 8 months.
My hat.
Chill-hearted.
Not likely.
High priestess. Mother of despair.
Have all the points in the top? We do.
Bewitching.
Look at this. I can tell you guys from my experience, I feel like they either lower the replenishment a bit or the assault garrison is gone out of control recently. But these cities with huge garrisons, just send assault garrison. A couple of times they can't replenish. Assault garrison damage lately is out of control.
He must have blood.
If you're about to fight a strong garrison, just use assault garrison. If only Greenskins had assault garrison, Karazakarak would be a joke. Yeah, that's three assault garrisons with the full 3 points in assault garrison and assault garrison trait. It's devastating. I don't remember it being this strong. It's like something happened recently that made it so strong. They either nerfed the air replenishment in the city, or air replenishment of the garrisons, or the assault garrison somehow is doing more than it's supposed to do. It wasn't this strong before. The last 4 campaigns, it's been showing some really crazy results.
Sorceress of Grond! I will! Rage! Striking out!
Some dragons around.
Sati. Executioners. Black guards. Moving out. Executioners. Without question.
Need to fix this glitching on the ladders. What is Carabinus good for? Well, you know, when you go buy some ice cream and you decide this, you know, I don't wanna have chocolate today. I wanna have strawberry.
Executioners. Eager for battle. Black guards. They are wavering!
Helibron! Destruction! I offer blood! Orios! Arios!
Nice. Look like there's actually 5 mortars there instead of dragons.
Queen Helibron!
What did it do? Well, it's a kind of assassin, so it's like a specialist.
Executioners!
Probably set on fire the garrison barracks while everybody was sleeping. Lock them inside, so they all burned alive.
Cain's wrath.
Set let's say the barracks are here. He sets fire here, cause a distraction, and then murders all those guys there. In a Warhammer world, individuals like that could probably kill 100 guys. This is not a historical total war.
Nagarothi.
Just imagine like heroes like Aragorn, Legolas, or Gimli, except they can they're 100 times stronger.
Executioners!
Sweet carnage.
Sisters are pretty insane. It's a really good unit. Witch elves are a steaming pile of shit that you don't even want to get close because you're gonna throw up because it smells. While the Cecil Slaughter are amazing.
Hey! Nagarothi, by all means.
They're really hard to kill and they're very effective at killing.
Kill me. Oriel. Sorceress. Oriel, Shariel.
What's wrong with witch elves? The trash. Die too fast. Their ability is not worth it how fast they get killed. They give witch elves nothing to survive, really, nothing. That armor and no missile deflection, physical resistance is slow.
Sustains me.
That unit just cannot survive. And that rampage thing effect they cause is supposed to be enough. It's not even on contact, the unit has to be drop low enough to rampage. While the Cecil Slaughter get missile deflection, poison, and 60 base melee defense. 60 base melee defense is insane. If they had 50 melee defense, it would be insane, but no, they get 60. 6-0. It's crazy.
Cain demands tribute.
Blood Queen of Har Ganeth. Behold my beauty.
Oh, look at this. $7,500 health.
The buildings are crumbling.
The trash elves have 6,500. $6,500. No missile deflection. 20 physical resistance is the same, but 26 melee defense. Supposed to be dodger. Supposed to be agile to avoid hits. Unit with no armor and it cannot evade. It's just bad design. Even Slayers get more melee defense. Slayers! Dwarves! Dwarves more agile and evasive than witch elf grills with no armor. Okay.
Blood Queen of Har Ganeth.
In the Rubia you love using that emote, right? Look at this shit. Even has 20% shielded. 91 melee defense. You can't kill this in melee. You have to shoot it. Shoot it or use magic. The rampage effect from the witch elves is irrelevant. In a multiplayer I can see the witch elves value, but in a campaign, legendary difficulty, that's a trash unit. It's not even bad because of the legendary, it's just bad because it's just badly designed. There's so much better units. When you go to battle, you need armor. You don't have armor, you die. Why the fuck would I recruit a unit with 5 armor? No armor, no defense, no high physical resistance, just trash unit. It takes so much damage that they can just die before even you can't even you not even notice on your unit cards the unit is dead. People choose Iron Breakers over Hammerers because they want to create a defense battle line. They don't want to put shock troops in the formation. That's why. Hammerers have devastating damage. With all the buffs they can get, they can even have a very good melee defense. Hammerers do more damage than the chosen great weapons. They do more damage than the Black Orcs. Pretty sure they do more damage than chosen great weapons.
Stay strong.
You can get a lot of attack, defense for hammers. There are technologies, battle skills, and then the veterancy. Hammerers are just vulnerable to range, and they're always gonna get focused. Hammerers are probably doing like 3 times more damage than the Iron Breakers. Except they're not made to hold the line. They're made to break the lines. And since dwarves have serious firepower, it's kind of pointless to have Hammerers in the army. Because you just need to hold the line and shoot everything while it's coming to you, and the line will kill the rest. Well, the Hammerers could we have a use in the sieges, defense and attack, but overall it's better to have a shield wall unit. Hammerers is not a bad unit, it's actually a very good unit. It's just the dwarves don't have a need for a unit like Hammerers.
Bloody-handed.
Done in this. When you have crossbows and gunpowder weapons, it's not the melee that will do all the killing, it's the range that will do all the killing. And it makes sense as well.
My hour has come.
Sylvania greets thee, friend. I'll comply. I refuse.
Where are the greenskins?
You've come for Grimgor's mercy.
He needs money, huh?
Fine.
Caracate piece controlled by Clan Morse. Nice. Our economy is so high that we can just manipulate diplomacy.
Approach, Druki. Yes, I know your Elfare name. Cetra knows all.
At war with wars, huh? The Tomb Kings value money.
Very well.
You can also ally with the vampires. Yeah. Elbron is very powerful, specialized in anti-infantry, total overkill. She will butcher all the infantry. I do prefer Malekith though. The Blackguard is the best unit of the Dark Elves. It's your core unit. You support the Blackguards with your range units and that's all you need. So this was RuneScape's request. He requested Har Ganeth. Some mumbo jumbo regarding unit types. We honor the unit types. 2 tier 4, 1 tier 5 except the Crown's army. Control Ultron. We do control Ultron. Most of it ourselves. All of it through allies. But it's still control of Ultron for the sake of the victory condition. Both Malekith and Tretch are really good allies for whoever is in Nagaroth. Makes the early game much more convenient and enjoyable by allying with somebody big. Except when you're playing Malekith. When you're playing Malekith, you have that sense you want to murder everybody, just conquer everyone. Another thing was to conquer Ultron, and Marathi got confederated by the Malekith, so we didn't get that, but it was only possible. I like playing the Dark Elves, but they're my least favorite elves. Two out of 4, yeah. You need victory settlements, and you either build alliances over time, or you just bribe them in the end to get allies, so you can finish the campaign. We could have sent scouts earlier to discover Camry, Greenskins, and the vampires, and we could have gotten those victory settlements even without invading Old World, while we were fighting still on Ultron. What's next? Next, I'm gonna go to bed, rest, then meditate what to play next, because I have no idea what I'm gonna play next. No idea. Whatever I feel like when this crippling headache stops. There is a command, those two. I changed my mind regarding to play the Winter Original Sin 2. I don't feel like playing it really. Part of the reason is the backseaters, but it's not the main reason. I just don't feel like playing it or streaming it. We might, I don't know what we're gonna play. I might just play something random. Maybe just play some Warhammer. That's it for today, boys. Who knows? I don't know when I'm gonna get back next. I have a cold, and I have to decide also what's gonna be doing next. Man of the Month request is most welcome if somebody has to want to request something. Send me a message on Twitch or Steam, preferably Steam, if you want to discuss it. So would be most welcome to request something right now, cause I can't really decide what to play right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.